Hi, I'm Holly.
And I'm Horace.
And together we are
Travels with the Big Guy.
This is part 2 of a video we did earlier on the treatment of interracial couple while traveling south of the border.
Yeah, we're in Mexico right now. So in part 1, what we did was we talked about other governments in other countries and how they were influenced by the U.S. government.
Yeah, leaving the U.S., our biggest concern was that we would land in a country that had the same or worse problems than the country we were leaving.
Yeah. So let's be clear that our opinions expressed here are
our opinions.
Thank you.
Our opinions.
And it's about our experiences with a person's indifference because of their own racial bias.
Yeah, we're not saying everyone in that location feels the same. We're simply pointing out a single individual's behavior.
But in the past 2 years since we've been traveling, knock on wood, how many times have we experienced?
We can count on one hand the number of times we've actually had to deal with racial indifferences. So we've been really lucky, I think.
Yeah. So today we want to tell you about those experiences and
how we handle them. How has our interaction with the police and security been while traveling internationally, Horace?
Oh, so that's a question.
Yeah, it is a question. What concerns did you have when we first decided to take off for international traveling regarding policing?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Well, being a bigger, dark-skinned male myself, it was expected that the U.S. police would stop me while I was walking, and ask for my identification, and also search me because they feared for their safety. And this was just the norm growing up.
I know, I remember you told me, I don't know how many stories about growing up, but I never had to worry about having a policeman stop me to ask me for ID while I was out for a walk. I can't imagine leaving my house to go on a walk and wondering when or where the police are going to stop me and what they're going to ask me for or search me for.
Well, I can't count the number of times that I've been stopped by the police for walking down a street, on a sidewalk, and asked for ID and questioned about where I'm going and where I'm coming from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did worry about our travels. Since we do like to walk, we like to take pictures. I worried that how the police would react to us seeing us on the sidewalk, and we did. I experienced only one experience when I was in Holland with some friends, dark-skinned, and we had been taking pictures. I was taking pictures in front of a building. The police officer came out and told me not to take pictures and told us to get on down the sidewalk. That's the only time I've ever had to address.
I want to ask the question about your dark skins. Were they very tan Highland people from Highland?
They were black. Okay?
Oh, okay. So, just want to make sure they were black people in Holland. And we've been walking around in a lot of different countries, right? Mm-hmm. And during that time, we've never been stopped by the police.
No, and actually, I think we have pictures. Probably every country, the police have been either wanting to take a picture with us or were very nice when we asked if we could take a picture with them. So no complaints whatsoever. Okay. So regarding security, Horace.
We've had some positive experience with every security person.
Yeah, except one.
And I'm going to tell you a short story about that security person. We checked into an Airbnb. We were there for like a week, going back and forth, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And then one day, this security person, when he wasn't with someone, stopped me.
That's true. He was by himself that day.
Yes. And he told me he needed additional information from me. You broke out.
My passport. He said, no, I want his.
Yeah, because he asked me for ID, he asked me for my phone number, he asked me for a lot of, and I became concerned because, I'm like, because of my previous jobs, I thought it's a need to know. We've already turned it over to Airbnb, all of the information required us to check in. And, so that was the first event. The next event was we were walking up, we walked up, and this guy when I went to the door to open the door for you, he refused to open the door. He was just looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
And so you, being Holly, got tired of seeing what you were seeing, stepped up to the door, gave him that look, and he immediately opened the door for you. And we walked in,
Yeah.
but he didn't say hello, kiss my ass or anything, did he?
No, and you know, there was really, now you say, he was always by himself when he did these things. When he was with the others, he didn't.
He never did
So
that.
there was no doubt in our minds it was racially motivated.
The third thing that he did was you decided you were going to go to the pool.
Yes.
I went with you, wearing my shorts, t-shirt, and sneakers. And he came up, pointed at me, told me to get over here, and told me that I was prohibited from being at the pool in the outfit I was in.
Yeah.
And so I took pictures of other people who were at the pool in the same type outfits. You know, when I went to Holly and said, you know, I'm just going to complain, she decided.
He was wound up. I said, all right to review on this one. So we addressed his behavior in the review to the owner and to the review on Airbnb.
So
it was definitely racially motivated, and that, you know, the Airbnb was great, but that was a low sore spot on Columbia for us.
Yeah, everybody else in Columbia was just great, wonderful. Mm-hmm. And we right now are going to tell you that, please, you know, thanks for watching us today.
Yeah. And we will see you again in a few days.
Yeah, because we'll look for part 3, where we're going to tell you about our international experience as 2 seniors traveling internationally
as an interracial couple
on a budget.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.